But he is experienced as a coach. All right, maybe never ended great at Borough. But he had all that time with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah.
He knows what this job entails.
I agree.
He's seen it.
He's lived it.
From a front row view. Like, he's been able to do that. He knows what the manager could do better. Maybe, he wouldn't do that, or, things like that. Like, he's witnessed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the position. Yeah. What's your favourite Michael Jackson tune?
Well, I like Pretty Young Thing, but...
Oh, mate, banger.
Tough to...
Banger.
Can be a tough listen.
You know what I've grew a great appreciation of that I never used to appreciate before?
What?
Remember the Time. Oh
yeah.
The video is unreal as well. Have you seen the people in the video?
No.
Eddie Murphy's in the video playing like a king. It's the one where he's like an African king. Mm. And then you've got like the guy that plays Debo's in it. Mm. There's loads of
music videos were just popping off in those days.
There's Michael Jackson made music videos.
Do you know?
What's your favourite Michael Jackson tune you ever said?
I don't know. I think Thriller's a bad answer, but I think
Thriller is a bad answer.
It's just so good though. But do you know what? Do you know what it is? Do you know it's like one of the... I think it's the best-selling album ever. When's the last time you looked at the actual track listing of Thriller?
Oh, mate.
It is unthinkably
I've got
unbelievable.
Thriller bad and off the wall on vinyl.
Yeah.
Like original vinyls
so
from when it was released.
That's great.
I don't play them because it's like...
Too scary.
I guess it's vintage now.
Yeah, it'd be worse than that. Let me just go through the Thriller track list.
Go on.
Wanna Be Starting Something.
Already. Starting something.
Baby Be Mine.
To be starting something.
The Girl Is Mine.
Oh, mate, Paul McCartney can fuck right off.
And then, sorry about this, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean.
Jesus.
Are you joking? Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, The Lady in My Life. What the fuck? That is the best album of all time, isn't it?
That gets sampled quite a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Quite a lot.
What is that for an album?
Do you remember when...
All his best songs are on one album.
Do you remember when Alien Ant Farm did it? Annie, Are You Okay? And they fucking smashed it right out of the park. I was scared about that.
Smooth Criminal.
Yeah. I was scared about that.
Yeah.
To touch a Michael Jackson tune and make it your own.
And smash it.
Mate.
Unreal.
It's unreal.
I haven't listened
to it. But you never asked me my favourite. Ask me
what's your favourite Michael Jackson song?
I don't know, it's shit.
Is it the one from The Simpsons? Lisa, it's your birthday.
Nah. You Rock My World's right up there.
Yeah.
I Love You, Rock My World. That might be it, actually. No. Strangers in Moscow's a big baguette.
What?
Stranger
in my house with a big baguette.
Strangers
There's
in
a stranger in my house with a big baguette.
Strangers in Moscow.
I don't know that song.
I don't say Moscow when I say the song.
Say Moscow.
Because that's how he sings it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I like saying Moscow. Do you say Chicken Kiev?
Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Man in the Mirror.
Because I don't really like Billie Jean and that.
Do you not?
Nah, it's a bit cheesy, isn't it?
Just because it's overplayed.
Mainstream. Yeah. Why are you playing footsie with me?
I didn't know that was you. I thought that was someone else. A bit mainstream.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're the most listened to songs of all time.
Yeah, but like it's a bit like when Thriller comes on.
But that's why I think Thriller, I took a step away from it for a while and then went back to it, and like it might be the best song ever made.
No, it is. Here's the GOAT.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Actually, top 40.
Yeah. We're back in it.
Yeah.
We don't lose games, you know. I was looking yesterday. I think it's like we're 10, 11 games unbeaten in the Premier League.
10. That's fantastic. It's weird as well because obviously that spans a little bit of Amorim. In all fairness to Amorim, and not to try and give Amorim too much credit. 6 of the games are Carrick, 2 of the games are Fletcher, 2 of the games are Amorim. Yeah. But I think since Lammens arrived, he's only lost something like 3 games in like 23 or something.
Lammens is better, you know.
Better
than he was when he... You know, when he got here, he did settle us down and he did make us better and he was a calming influence. But I also felt he did at times maybe struggle with a bit of the physicality and he did make a few mistakes. Or maybe not mistakes which go, oh my God, that's a mistake. You know, you see it and you're like...
Not horror show
But you
stuff.
go, could he have done better there? There was a few of them I particularly remember against Bournemouth as well. But I actually think that game against Everton for me was one of the best performance we've seen from him.
Yeah.
And I think it showed a maturity, a boy that's getting used to the Premier League, getting used to the physicality, and isn't really scared of it.
No.
And you looked at the way he was clearing some of those crosses into the box, dealing with him. Most of the time, he was catching. One of the things that frustrates me about goalkeepers sometimes is when they can catch the ball, they'll just go to punch it out.
Yeah.
Or tip it over or whatever. And I felt like every time he caught it, it was spot on. And the times where he did punch it or slap it away, he was right to do that as well. I think he's really coming into his own. And I also think we've kept 4 clean sheets in that time. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
We kept a clean sheet against City, Fulham, Spurs.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Lammens is really settling in. But from the start of his United career to now, I know that's a short space of time. I think he's improved massively.
I think he's learning the league, isn't he? I think that's a big thing. You think with keepers, it's like you just do one thing all the time. But that performance, like there's loads of different types of goalkeeping performances. There's the kind of 60-70 pass Ederson, on the ball all the time performance. There's the David De Gea against Arsenal, 13 saves, 6 of which are wonder saves type performance. Then there's that, which is marshalling your box, doing the right thing, taking the sting out of the game, coming over crowds of people and punching the ball. I think of that type of performance, because De Gea, that was probably one of his weaknesses. That's one of the best we've seen as United fans since Van der Sar was here. Because De Gea was never, I don't think he could have done, even at his best, he could have done that yesterday. He's a better keeper, obviously, overall. But like commanding your box, winning punches, getting through crowds, catching and holding onto the ball. It felt like I've not seen a performance like this for years and years and years outside at
anything
United. You've
seen?
No.
Did you see Kobe Mainoo post the screenshot of them in the box and then follow it up with a Royal Rumble picture? This is unlike anything you ever seen. This isn't just you've got Peter Crouch stood in front of you.
No.
Or, there's a big lad trying to just get in you and just pause.
Yeah. You've got a big lad trying to get in you.
Yeah.
That can happen at times.
Usually you just allow it to happen.
You either say, yes, we allow it, forget about it, or you try and do something about it.
But Senne was saying, we're not having none of this.
No, and he's got 3 big lads trying to get in him.
In him?
At least.
Yeah. And score a goal.
Yeah, and the rest.
Yeah.
Drop it in his net.
So yeah, I thought he did really well. And I also thought, I saw Lenny Yoro getting some stick yesterday.
What for?
Maybe not stick, but remember my opinion of Lenny Yoro's performance was quite positive. And then there's some people being like, oh, he looked rough and he looked like this and that. The amount of shit he had to put up with, I thought he handled himself quite well.
I thought he was really good, Yoro.
Mate, how did he get booked for getting thrown in the net?
He didn't. It was Maguire that got booked.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. Yeah, Yoro never didn't actually get booked.
How did Maguire get booked for Lenny Yoro getting thrown in the net?
Because he pushed Tarkowski straight afterwards. Yeah.
Tarkowski's a little rat.
Yeah, he is. He loves it though.
You know what? It's football, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to. If you've got a Tarkowski, go and use him like that.
Yeah.
It's how we would use Maguire if we weren't the best football team in the league.
In the world. It's mad as well, Tarkowski, in it, because for certain managers, he's like top 30% centre-back in the league. He's never going to be an elite centre-back, but he can be like a really good... Yeah, a really good success. And for other managers, for an Ange Postecoglou or something, I think he'd be like bottom 20% manager centre-back in the league. High line, playing the ball all the time, I think he'd struggle. But for Moyes, he's almost perfect in it, because Moyes kind of... He doesn't want you to... He's not just sitting back all the time, but he likes his teams to be physical and a bit nasty and a bit dickish. He's perfect for him.
Yeah.
He is good.
Yeah, he's a really good player. I think he was huge for Burnley as well, wasn't he? Like they stayed up. They were in Europe at various points. I don't know if maybe he was there at that time.
He must have been.
Let me check.
He must have been.
But
the old Dicey boy.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah, he's a good player. Just on Lammens again. We were talking about this on the news before.
I need to say his name. It's Senne Lammens. Senne Lammens.
Well, what do I say? Lammens?
No, you're saying it. Are you saying it right?
I say Lammens.
I say Lammens.
You say Le Mans sometimes.
Le Mans.
I've heard you say Le Mans in the past. But just on him, how do we fix this corner thing? I was talking about it on the news before.
What, football?
Yeah. How do we kind of... Because you can't... Right, so here's some of the suggestions and you tell me if you like it. Put in an extra circle in the 6-yard box within which no attacking players are allowed until the corner's taken. Do you like that? No? Limiting the number of attacking players allowed in the 6-yard box for a corner. Okay. Reffing more harshly so that you start giving fouls. against the attacking team.
Well, ref fairly, not harshly.
Well, okay.
Would be one good
more
starting
harshly than
point.
they are doing now.
No, just fairly.
Okay. So what? But the problem with that is,
I don't think they've. I think keepers in certain instances are way overprotected. Mm-hmm. They go in for a tackle with a defense. You know, very like 1-on-1 with a keeper. Strike accidentally hits them. I think they're overprotected at times.
Yeah.
But in this instance, they're underprotected.
Yeah.
Because what you're seeing is, remember when Harry Kane used to arch his back for defenders and stuff like that?
Yeah.
And players do that. I'm not saying it's just Harry Kane. He loved it though.
He was made famous for it though.
Yeah,
Wasn't he?
but when players do that, it's immediately given as a foul.
Yeah.
Now, a keeper who has to jump, right?
Yeah.
So he's not already in the air, but he's going to be soon. He has to jump. It's fine to put 3 or 4 bodies in his vicinity and basically create that discomfort for him when he jumps, which is very similar to kind of arching your back, and because you're not moving.
Yeah.
You're not challenging for the ball. You're just challenging still.
The goalie, aren't you?
You just stood still.
Yeah.
So I think maybe they need to judge it more fairly and protect goalkeepers a little bit more. But look, I think this will go in cycles and this will go in waves, and eventually teams won't be doing it again. It's not going to be around forever, is it? I think you look at the team top of the league at the moment, Arsenal, they're a very set-piece based team. I think maybe the league has swung that way a little bit, but it won't last.
I think one of the reasons it swung that way.
We used to get it when De Gea was
Yeah.
in goal because people knew he was shitting himself.
Yeah. But even then, it wasn't, like you said, it wasn't this crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't get like 14 players in the 6-yard box regularly.
I remember it was... It probably... Do you remember, was it Arsenal where Bayendia's glove got pulled when they scored?
Yeah. First game of the season.
It's like...
That's a foul.
Yeah, maybe it isn't, maybe... You know what I mean?
I think it
But
was a foul.
You have to protect him.
Yeah, I think that was a foul.
You have to protect the goalkeepers, I think, a little bit, because you're making their life hell at the moment.
Yeah.
And not to be like all soft and that, but there could be a big injury in one of these.
Yeah.
Someone goes up really high,
Yeah.
keeper
Comes over the
someone's
front
right under him.
of 15 players, yeah. Or, I mean, it's obviously less likely, but someone just gets fucking trampled. There's like 12 players in the box, and everyone's pushing each other over, twisting, pulling each other around.
I like it though, man. It's football, isn't it?
It is, but then when you're taking 45 seconds to take every corner, I think Arsenal have had 117
That's the thing
minutes.
as well. And throw-ins, you're seeing a thing now where, because you're not just quickly taking the throw
Yeah.
and moving on, which a throw should take, 3 seconds?
Yeah.
4 seconds?
Yeah.
Because they're now setting them up like corners.
Yeah.
And drying the ball and having a big run up, and then all your players have got to come up the pitch and get in the box and all that. They're taking 45 seconds everything. And you know how like with subs they go, right, you get 30 seconds added on per sub or that. There's nothing in place for throw-ins like that.
Or corners, it doesn't seem like.
I think they allow time wasting too often.
Yeah.
Like they let it happen.
Yeah. The other thing is, though, we've got to think about the consequences of the other side of it, because if you crack down on these corners and basically incentivise it so that people aren't putting corners on the penalty spot, on the 6-yard line or whatever anymore, the alternative is, or the extreme alternative is, you just have short corners and people passing that fucking horseshoe shape around the front that Pep wants to do every game. You don't want that either. The one good thing about these current corners is there's like a set piece, and I don't mean that it's a set piece, I mean like a movie set piece, where it's like, right, something is going to happen now. There's going to be an exciting moment. We're going to swing this ball in. Here we go. You could easily just lose that, and it's like corners just become boring, short corners and shit. So you need to. We can't completely crush it to the point where no one ever scores directly from a corner again, and it's just boring, keep ball around the edge of the box. But at the same time, like you said, you can't just have 14 players in the box and everyone leaning into the goalkeeper, chucking each other around.
Also,
That's
it's
no
what
fun.
do you do now as an opposition team to that? Leave 3 men up the pitch, you know. There'll be ways to.
We're talking about this at the news. The only problem with that is if the defending. So let's say I've got a corner and I've got 7 men in the box. I've got a goalkeeper. What's that? 8. I've got a man on the halfway line. That's 9. Or let's say 8 men in the box. Goalie, man on the halfway line, man just outside the box. There's my 11 players. If you leave 3 up, theoretically, I have to take 2 extra men out or 3 extra men out to have a +1, right? What if I don't? If we just go, yeah, fair enough.
That's the risk.
You've got a counter-attack on, but before that counter-attack can happen, I've got a +2 in the 18-yard box for a corner that definitely is happening.
But corners on...
That I think that isn't worth the risk for me.
No one ever goes from a corner, I'm looking, occasionally maybe, but I'm going to stick it on this guy's head.
No.
Like, you know, it's into an area, isn't it?
That's true.
And hope for the best. So then it's how you defend that. It almost becomes like I know you're reducing your chance of clearing it once you take a few men out of the box.
Yeah.
But it's how you deal with that. Like, just because they have more men, it doesn't mean they're definitely going to get the ball.
No, that's true.
So it depends how you clear the line, how you defend the line, how you defend the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
It would be interesting. Are you going to get people that create like this force field around their goalkeeper defenders now?
Yeah.
Just have 5 men, and every time someone comes in, they're just pushing them, and now we just got to fight.
Yeah. See, no one wants that. Or the other thing, if you leave 3 men up, if I just play a short corner, I've got the ball on the ground, and we're attacking with 3 men.
But then they just jog back in.
Yeah, but not before we can play.
And also,
around the
once
box.
you play that corner on the ground,
yeah,
a few of your players that have come up for the corner start jogging back.
Maybe.
Because now it's just a normal passage of play.
Yeah, it is, but it's a passage of play where none of your attackers have dropped back.
It's a risk, but you've got to take it.
Yeah, I know. I think the only way is reffing it differently. I think everything else either feels like it's not proper football.
No, ref it fairly.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I agree.
Just apply the rules correctly, I think.
If you're blocking keepers off all the time, that's a foul.
But football's great, man. Like,
yeah, it's great.
We have to stop trying to change it all the time. That's why when you're going, I know you're just coming up with suggestions. You're not really saying we do those things. But, or let's put a circle around a goalkeeper. And let's do. So fuck that,
I agree.
What are we doing? You have to change every pitch up and down this country.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. That's just some of the things I've seen on Twitter. I think the less you interfere with like the actual way football is played, the better. That's why I think they said reffing it fairly, being a bit more like you've blocked someone there, give them a free kick to the keeper or to the centre back. That makes sense. The other one that I've seen some people suggest.
You spend a lot of your time on Twitter, don't you? Fucking hell.
Well,
you keep tweeting me.
What have you been doing instead?
Been on Twitter and that.
Yeah, exactly. You were just on Twitter, but in a different part of it. The other one is one. What about this? What is it now? I've forgotten it. I forgot it. Oh no, here we go. And I forgot it again. What is it? I
forgot it.
What is it?
Oh, mummy.
Oh yeah.
Forgot it again.
I forgot it a third time. Right, I remembered. I forgot it. I actually have. What's happened?
Leave this in.
My brain has turned into soup.
Have you been?
Oh no!
Have you been in my stash?
Oh yeah, I forgot it. I'm not well.
I need to go check my stash, make sure it's all there.
I'm going to have a quick 2 or 3 hour lie down and we'll carry on. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
So, I've had a little rethink.
You haven't forgotten it again.
No. Here's a potential rule change. Do you know at the moment, if I've got the ball down at the corner flag and I'm taking the corner, I haven't taken it yet, all the fighting that goes on in the box is out of play. So you can't get a penalty, you can't get a free kick, you can't get anything, can you? It just gives a yellow, and then you still take the corner no matter what. How about from the moment the ball is placed down, it's essentially a live play. So if you foul me and you're the defender, it's a penalty. And if I foul you and I'm the attacker, it's a free kick to you.
Because I promise you we would have got a penalty given against us yesterday.
But the whole fighting would have been different.
No, because
it de-incentivises the fighting.
It's more dangerous for the defenders. So if you're an attacker, right, in that instance, you go, I'm going to really rough this guy up. And he's obviously going to try and stand his ground and fight me back. I might get a penalty out of this. But worst case scenario, all right, they get a free kick.
Yeah.
But fucking out, if he grabs me and retaliate, like if I'm pushing him, and then he grabs me and I fall over, all of a sudden it's a penalty.
But then that's the case for any time you've got the ball near the opposition's goal. That's the reward you get for having the ball in their goal near their goal in the first place. Any foul in the box is like that.
No, but I think it's no, it's not on.
I agree. I don't want it either.
So you took all that time to think of that.
Yeah.
There's a reason you forgot that.
I forgot it. I forgot it a sum total of 4 times. What about Michael Carrick generally? Because...
One sec, we have to go back.
Oh, go on.
You forgot that 4 times.
Do you know
then.
why I forgot it?
So did you remember it and then forget it again.
And I'll tell you what happened, because it is how I think.
How does that work?
Here's how I envisage how my brain works, and it obviously doesn't. In my head, do you know one of those, like, you'll see it in like an old like fantasy film or like a game or something, where you walk into a great old library and there's just books up to the ceiling, and you've got one old potions, books, leather backed, everything goes open, and then blow all the dust off all that. Yeah. That's what my brain is in my head. Yeah. And there's one old guy on a ladder sliding around. And sometimes, most of the time, you read from the same 50 books, like the same thoughts, the same sentence structures. But occasionally, I like to challenge the old guy. Yeah. Go and get me something from the top shelf. So I like to pick out a word that I think I haven't used that word in a while. And sometimes I won't know what it is. But then I'll go, before I finish this sentence, old guy, you've got to get that book, open it up, get to the page, and give me the word before it needs to come out at the end of the sentence. And what happened with that is, I sent the old guy out, and as he came back, do you know the baton on the relay where you go to grab it, but you're actually too busy? I went to grab the thought.
And grabbed his cock.
And I'll tell you what, now here's the problem. Here's the problem, Adam. I grabbed his cock 4 times. I grabbed his cock 4 times. And by the end, it was all I could grab. I never fully grabbed the idea. He's been working in that library for 32 years, and it's the first time anyone's touched his cock. He was putting it in front of the book by the end.
He's packing, bro.
He's absolutely is.
Slogged off
it was
his
just
head.
like a hardback book.
Oh, sure it was.
I'll tell you, it was hard. It was leather bound, that thing. Unbelievable. Gilded pages and everything. So that's what happened. 4 times I went to grab it, and it just went instead. Couldn't quite grab it.
Oh, I'm going to cry.
In the end.
It's so good when we win football
it's so
matches.
Nice, isn't it?
It's so good. We don't even, like yesterday, yeah.
Go on.
So after United beat Everton.
It was Everton still, yeah.
I was staying in Manchester, so I had to persuade Joe and Jay to come and eat with me.
Yeah. It was like
it just
quarter
feels
midnight.
So nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Went out for a little Chinese meal.
Good vibes, isn't it?
A succulent Chinese meal.
It just feels like pre-season all the time.
Yeah.
It's good when you win, and because you don't talk about the football.
No.
You know, when you lose, you talk about the football more.
Yeah,
I spoke about this with my brother. When we drive back from games and we've lost, all we talk about is football.
Yeah.
But when you win, music's blasting.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a laugh and a joke. You know,
just so good, isn't it?
It's nice, man. Can you imagine what's going to happen when we next win the league? I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry.
When you think of this team, obviously we're probably not going to win the league this season. Not going to rule it out because it is mathematically still possible. What do you think we actually have to do to be able to win a league? I know there's obviously positions, but there's been such a long time of people using the statement, while the Glazers are here, we can't be successful, or, you know, while we've got X at the club, or Y at the club, or Woodward, or people throw Rashford in there, people throw whoever in there, bad influences, bad people. Sometimes rightly or wrongly, whatever.
All them twats are there, making their content.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, us. But like, where do you think we are now in terms of the checklist for being capable of being successful again?
I think we're very capable, and I don't actually think we're that far off Arsenal and City as it stands.
Yeah.
Like, I think you have to, possibly, you can put that down to City not being as good as they once were, and kind of trying to build this new team. You can put that to Arsenal not being as good as they were, maybe going backwards a little bit, even though they are top of the league and, whatever. But I do look at the team, and I feel like because of the good windows that we have had under Ineos, I think you have to give him credit for that. The team's got a lot more settled. There's players in there that you want to see in there. A lot of the stragglers are gone. Like, is that what Shaw called them in the summer?
I think he did say
something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
A lot of those have gone. And everyone seems to be on the same page and moving in the right direction. And I think also you look at the contribution of the players that we signed this summer. I think our attack's a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
I think you have to give credit to that. And that's partly why I think Amarim's results were marginally better than last season, because we're
still one of the top scoring teams in the league, even with him there.
We brought in the attack. So, look, I think there's obviously going to be an overhaul in midfield. And, you can look at the defenders that we've got and you go Leacher, Lenny, Harry, Aiden, Mattis. You know, you look at them and you go, that's a great selection to have when you're playing 2 at the back. Maybe if there's a few injury problems, we probably have to address that. But you look at the centre-backs, you go, fine. Senne, fine. Maybe need a backup goalkeeper. The full-backs, I think we need to sort that out. Or is Patrick Dorgy going to be a left-back for the future? Like,
question there?
What does that, you know, what kind of does the future hold for him? So I think we need a left-back. Or like a Mazraoui that can play both. Delo that can play both. Because I like Mazraoui, Delo. Luke Shaw's been good this season. So you're looking at that. I think it's mainly midfield. Get that midfield overhaul right.
Yeah.
Add a few players to the bench. Champions League football, money into the team, and
yeah,
I think it could be.
I think we could do with a left winger as well. Just someone that can, because like yesterday.
It's a shame Rashford can't. No, it's over. Like, it's not going to happen. I'm not suggesting we do it. It's a shame we can't, because he can play through the middle and left.
Yeah, he can. I think someone like Rashford, but with the added bonus of, yesterday, last minute of the game or last couple of minutes of the game, you got Cunha, who's tracked back all the way to his own goal line, sat on the floor cheering like that with James Garner walking
I love
away.
that, but apart from the fact it was James Garner.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't James Garner, because I do still like him.
Wish it was Tarkovsky.
Yeah, but no offence to
Tarkovsky
Rashford, and this isn't just Rashford, it's typical of a type of winger that we've seen over the last sort of decade. Salah is like this, Garnacho's like this, good and bad players are like this. But you cannot imagine, I can't at least, Rashford consistently getting up and down and actually trying to defend properly in and around his own 18-yard box. It just wasn't his type of game. That
how often does Bruno and Cunha do that, though?
Well, Cunha does it quite a lot. Cunha does it, especially toward the end of games, dropping deep, winning tackles, trying to get stuck in. And Boomer does it a little bit less, but even so, you still see him getting back and getting tackled. In Sesko, there was a point where he was based on the edge of our own box doing it.
But then I see Rashford, like, again, look, no, it's not going to happen, heartbreakingly, but look at the counter-attack.
Yeah,
you can
amazing.
see Rashford in that. Like,
yeah, you can.
But
I think we need those hard-working, up and down players. And Cunha gets a genuine kick out of stopping an attack for them, being a nuisance, being a dickhead. And I love that.
I thought he should have got hooked yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm glad he didn't, because I thought his contributions towards the end of the game were excellent. But when Ahmad got took off, I was like,
yeah,
it's a strange decision.
Yeah.
Because I thought Ahmad looked more lively than everyone else. What about Ahmad getting his shirt ripped off his back and it wasn't a foul?
No, the ref was weird yesterday. He decided he was just going to give a little bit. I think it was after that first Branthwaite foul, where he pulled Ahmad, and he literally was falling over and he pulled his shirt and he didn't give a yellow. I think he's like,
oh yeah,
I've just got to give an extra 10% for every foul here, which I think actually contributed to the corners as well. I think he sort of established this idea that I'm giving a bit more.
Have Everton done that in their previous games?
I don't know, but you see,
because it'd be interesting to know, were we prepared for that, or did it develop during the game and we're like, oh fucking hell?
Would you see Moyes after the game basically say he didn't expect Lammens to be as good as he was, and he essentially said, maybe you should say that we should have tried something different to that, but I thought that we were going to eventually get a goal from it. Essentially, that was our tactic to score. They had 10 corners. They were clearly doing the whole take your time and try and crowd out the keeper thing. I don't know if they've been doing that in every week up until now, or whether they thought against Man United,
because it hasn't been a thing where people have spoke about it, have they?
Although the Arsenal
in the same
games
way of Arsenal.
Yeah, no, I don't think it has. But then we're a team that's actually really good from set pieces. But I don't
we
feel
have
like we do it the
pieces.
same way. Yeah,
look at the Kobe Maino and Bruno thing.
Yeah,
Bruno and Bruno Cunha.
Yeah,
Bruno Kobe, sorry.
Yeah,
around the corner.
Yeah,
that was beauty. That's art.
Yeah, against Tottenham.
They're fighting.
Yeah, and we do have a little bit of that headers at the back post, like Delict against Tottenham. Casemiro's had a couple this season as well, but it doesn't feel like it's quite the same.
We've hit the post more than anyone as well.
Yeah,
which is a bit
9 times. It's exciting though.
Who we got next?
We've got Crystal Palace at home at the weekend. Then we've got Newcastle away, which has been a nightmare.
Palace and the Castle.
Yeah.
Any jokes in that?
Slaying dragons and that. Palace in the Castle.
Slaying nonsense and that.
That's probably what we're going to be doing, isn't it?
Oh.
You'll be at the Palace game. What are you thinking?
Will I?
Well, it's a home game. I assume you will be.
Oh yeah, I will.
I'll be on the watch along.
I hope they don't sack Glasner before we get there.
I know. I was worried about that.
He wants out.
Yeah, he's gone. He's already said he's going at the end of the season.
But he wants sacking. Like, he's like, I don't want to do this shit.
He probably wants a couple of months holiday, doesn't he?
He's a knob, though, man.
It's
you know what? Palace is a really good club.
Yeah.
You've got good players there. You're still in Europe, I think.
I think they are, actually.
You're still in Europe. Like, you want to... Like, his actions over the last 4 or 5 months have made me go, I wouldn't even interview him for a job at United.
I know.
Like, he's got the chance to just have it good at, like... Because Palace now, where we look at them, we go, fucking hell, might be in a relegation zone if they lose 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
But about 5 or 6, 7, 8 games weeks ago, it was Palace could get into Europe. Palace could challenge for those top positions. And why doesn't he as a manager think, what would enhance my reputation is I go out with a bang here. All right, I'm upset that they sold Mark Gay here. I'm upset that I think Mateta left in it. Like, you know, I'm upset.
No, he didn't because he got
Mateta
injured,
didn't leave in the end. But I'm upset about all these things.
He wanted to, though.
But ultimately, I'm here till the end of May.
Yeah.
I could potentially win a European trophy for Palace. I've already won. Like, why don't I enhance my reputation further? Why are you throwing everyone under the bus? The club, the fans, the players. Forget, even if you've got a big beef with the owner and he's promised you X and you've been delivered Y, I don't know. But go out with it, enhance your reputation.
I know.
Because at the moment, you've damaged it. Like, I think maybe the back three thing would have cost him a little bit, but he was top 6 candidates for the United job.
Easy.
And you go in there, you blow their socks off with your interview, now you're top 2 candidate. Like, okay, maybe he doesn't want the Man United job, I don't know, but
he wants another job somewhere.
It's like, it's a real bad bit. Palace are a good club, man.
Well, at the end of last season, he was arguably certainly up there as one of the most important managers in their club's history. First major trophy in, 127 years or something? Yeah. And then, like you said, he knows his contract's running out at the end of the season. So, like, you can just say to yourself, right, I'm just going to get my head down. I'm going at the end of the year no matter what. And like you said, don't make it seem like you are going to kick off if you don't get what you want. You're going to fall out with everyone, call out your players, call out your fans, leave on a bad note. And now, like you said, I think most United fans will go, just there's no point.
And he delivered Palace fans the greatest day of their lives, right? Yeah. Beating at the time the best team in the league, in the country. I know Liverpool won the league, but still City at that point, innit? And like, You've given them all these memories, all these good vibes, and it's like your image has been tainted now.
I know.
I just find it really hard. And Palace are such a good club, man. I hope they get battered on the weekend, but I find it really weird from Glasner that he would do that. Even if promises have been broken, you're leaving.
I know.
You're leaving.
Just on the contrary to that, then Carrick.
You know,
I've just started to see. Just a little hint of a rumour, a whisper, that some people are getting a little bit questioning of his tactics.
Oh, fuck off.
This idea that
Everton game was a difficult game. We won.
Some people would say...
Are people already bored of winning, that they're looking for reasons to be angry?
Yes. People would say made more difficult by... Maybe not starting Sesko. Maybe sticking to your guns too much. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, but you can't have a one-size-fits-all solution.
There's an argument that in the first half, Everton's game plan was keep it really, really tight. Second half, try and keep it 0-0, win some corners and smash it up. Yeah. So we could have... Again, this is kind of looking into a crystal ball, but we could have started Sesko and then been... in the second half, like, we need to get him off to change the game.
Yeah.
Like, that could easily happen. Look, I wanted Sesko to start. And I think he should start against Palace. But at the same time, there's a reason why the manager's doing this. And I like Michael Carrick, and I think he's someone that does approach... I know Steve on his review was kind of like a bit worried that the approach is always the same for every game. I don't think that's the case. I don't think, just because it's the same players, it doesn't mean it's the same tactical, Do you know situation. But at the same time, I kind of like they had, a really young team, some young players playing out of position and stuff. Maybe we could have, but they were at home, their new stadium, their fans were right up for it. I've seen someone that follows Everton saying this is the first time it's felt like the old Goodison
right.
So it was clearly a good atmosphere in there for them. Everton are a very good team.
Yeah.
And and we managed to go there, keep a clean sheet, get a win. What more do you want? Like, okay, maybe we could have scored a few more goals. Maybe we could have played better football throughout. But I also thought the first half we were the better team.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, maybe we didn't create that clear-cut chance. Look, I want to see Sesko starting as well, but
another thing,
we're winning.
I also think there's a potentially another thing with it is more equally in terms of, I get why you would say you keep doing the same thing every week despite different opposition. Maybe we need something a bit more individual, or whatever for each game. But I also think it's the beginning of a narrative we already knew existed, which is Michael Carrick isn't seen as a top level tactician, is he? If you had to say what is Michael Carrick's weaknesses, he's not managed at the top level, and we're not sure if he's quite at that top level of tactical knowledge. I think that that's what the argument would be before he came in.
Well, he's beaten some really good tacticians.
I agree with that. I'm not saying that.
No, I know it's not your opinion.
Yeah, but I think that would be the criticism of him, isn't it? That he's not a top level manager, top level tactician. So I think whether it's consciously or subconsciously, people are looking for confirmation that he doesn't have the tactical acumen to manage Man United. And one way that you can look at that already is, well, he just keeps picking the same team no matter what. You know what I mean?
But then we're in this weird situation
where... If you had a
where...
chef that served the same meal every day, you'd go, come on, mate, give us something else. And I think people want that to be the case with Carrick.
Oh, no, he's serving up wins every day.
Well, that's what I mean.
What will
I know.
we do?
But then you think, well, long term, you can't put the same every day. It's
bastard.
I'm not saying that that's my fault.
No, I know you're not presenting this as your opinion.
Because we knew with Amorim, one of the things that people criticised him from the start was he's overly emotional and we don't like three at the back. They were like, people could have said that before he arrived. What?
They're scared.
They're scared.
It's okay to be scared. I'm scared too.
Mm.
Sometimes when you're in love with something, you get scared. Start worrying a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Michael Carrick. Handsome man, smiles great, won us loads of trophies, looks the part.
Still rocking 6 on the back and sides, which you don't see that much these days.
Yeah. Winning every single game.
Yeah.
Which is fucking amazing. Never lost a game as Man United manager. It's scary.
Mm.
He's won 70% of his games in charge.
Insane.
That's crazy. No way.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, 5 out of 6 this time round, and then 2 out of 4 last time. 3 out of 4.
Mate, he wins every game. Like, I think people are just getting scared, and you have to look at the fact that we're coming to a point where he's probably going to be our manager.
Mm.
The options available aren't great.
No.
You're looking at, we just spoke about Glasner, Iriola. I'd write them off right now. Eddie Howe, fuck him off in the bin. Then you've got Ancelotti's just committed to Brazil.
Yeah.
Tuchel's just committed to England.
Yeah.
Then you've got Nagelsmann. You've got Pochettino. Are at the World Cup. Not for me.
Yeah.
Luis Enrique or Carrick.
Yeah. And that's assuming Enrique's even an option. He might not
want to leave. That's what I mean. I don't think he is.
Exactly, yeah.
I'd be happy to give it Carrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think... maybe
it does change it though, doesn't it? It does change
I don't think his base level would be where Amorim had us.
Yeah.
I think if it went really bad with him, we'd be like...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. But it's like the difference between you have a little fling on holiday. You met someone, a little kiss, met up with them the next day, and then all of a sudden, I'm moving to the same city you live in. We can keep being boyfriend and girlfriend. Then you go, hang on a sec. Whoa. I'm not sure about
experience here.
No. But this works on holiday. This works as interim manager. Yeah. But if you actually want to be my girlfriend, Michael, which, funny enough, is the name of the person from the holiday. Yeah. No, if you want to be the full-time manager, we have to look at you in a completely different way. How does this work long time? Is your dad a nutter? What are you like in terms of financial stability? All these things that you think about. But you do have to look at his tactics more, his long-term suitability more. You have to look at all of those things in a way you don't when they're interim. So I get why people are questioning it.
But that's why I said at the start, if we give him the job...
Yeah,
it has to be based off the fact that we didn't just get Champions League. Oh, give him the job, we got Champions League football. That's stupid.
Exactly. It
has to be based on, is he improving players tactically? How did we look? Are all the players buying into it? Are the fans buying into it? What's the atmosphere like in Old Trafford? It has to be just everything, man. I like him. His first choice for me.
So far for me, he is as well.
Now, this could look stupid in 6 games' time.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we've got to wait.
But for me, he's first choice.
Exciting, isn't it?
I think he's the one. Do you think he's the one? Better be the one.
I hope so.
I'm sick of this, Joe.
I know. Can you imagine winning a league title with him?
I'm gonna cry, man.
Do you think you can? Do you think you can?
Has
he
cry
got enough of
so
that?
bad.
Here's one thing that
Mate, Arne Slot won the league last year.
That's different.
It's not.
Michael Carrick isn't taking over the team that Klopp left. He's
But
not.
we're building it.
I get that, but when you think of the managers that took teams from being not very successful to being really successful, maybe include Klopp in that. Sir Alex Ferguson.
But I'm sorry, Joe. When we've done this in the past, we've gone, look what Mourinho did with this and that. And look what Van Gaal done with this and that. Look what this, that. History's not always an indicator of what's going to happen in the future.
That's true. But
I know that's not the right saying, but
yeah,
I flipped it.
But I you're right. But what I would say is what all of those managers had in common is they were big, strong personalities. Big, strong boys. No, they had big, strong personalities in different ways. Sir Alex Ferguson's personality isn't like Klopp's or Jose's or Wenger's, but they were singular.
Well, I think Carrick's so
very,
calm.
very driven, and at times nasty. Does Carrick have enough of that?
But this is the thing that threw out Ollie, isn't it? Is he nasty enough? Is he too nice? I think Carrick has that about him.
Okay.
I also think he's very calm, whether it's going good or going bad.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets too high, gets too low. I think that's important. But you can't be looking at a manager on the sidelines and it's Grimsby and
but then the top managers are a bit like that though. The Joses, the Peps, the Fergies, they look like they're going mad on the sideline.
Everyone's themselves.
Fergie's chewing his 1,000 pieces of gum. Pep's scratching his face off. This doesn't mean you should get the United job.
But he is experienced as a coach. All right, maybe never ended great at Borough. But he had all that time with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah.
He knows what this job entails.
I agree.
He's seen it. He's seen it.
He's lived it.
From a front row view. Like, he's been able to do that. He knows what the manager could do better. Maybe, he wouldn't do that. Or, things like that. Like, he's witnessed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the position.
Yeah.
He's working with better footballing people. Yeah. Whether we like them or not, they're better than Ed Woodward, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So you've got that support there as well, which hopefully should help him. He's getting results.
Yeah.
We're winning games. He gets the club. The fans love him. Like, all these things matter.
Yeah.
All these things matter. And who's available right now?
That's a good point.
That we would give the job to. Let's say Carrick finishes 3rd or 4th. United are in the Champions League. We have similar, all right, we're going to lose a few games, but we have similar form. You're going to throw that away for what? Eddie Howe? No, thank you.
I agree. I do agree. I'm not even...
Oh, you're just questioning it.
Yeah, and I think I'm just thinking it through.
Yeah, no, I know what you do.
Because you have to ask different questions when it's long term, don't you? Mm. And does he have that aggression, that kind of size and sort of, psychological battering ram ability that the top managers have? That would be my only worry. But, like I said, there's no point replacing him with someone that has got a worse track record or doesn't have the proof either. Like, you swapping for Iraola, what would be the point in that? For me,
make
there's
a
no
right
point.
tit of yourself if you did that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Sorry,
what is that?
I'm just trying out some new handshakes.
No, you didn't do my thing.
No, I went for a different one.
You tried to
Yeah, it's weird.
Kill my arm.
It's a nice one for people at home. Should I talk them through it? So I'll do it with your left hand. So
no, but my one's best.
Okay, yes, you show me that, yours. You like the little scratchy. And I like this one. So you do your left hand, people say, somehow if you can get your finger right in there,
man,
it really freaks people out.
I've only got little wrists.
Yeah, and I really took advantage of those wrists. That's a lovely place to end it, actually, don't you? Don't work them out now. You're not going to pump them up before the end of the show.
I'm going to go and have
sit like squeezing a big bucket of like rice. Have you seen when people do that?
Rice?
Yeah, like just something you can... Like any sort of
strengthen
grains.
their hands?
Yeah, strengthen your forearms.
Is that like when they have carpal tunnel and shit?
And I think it's for like people who do arm wrestling. Carrick's at the wheel, that's all that matters right now.
Mate, give him the job. Contract on the table. Sign it up. What did Real say?
Something like that, wasn't it?
Got the contract on the table. He's never going to do that now, is he?
No, he can't.
But he was right then. He's right now.
Better team, Solskjaer would have won the league. I'm standing by that.
Don't sign Ronaldo. Cavani's mint.
Yeah. Don't sign Sancho.
Fat bastard.
Yeah.
I genuinely...
He's still a United player.
Most disliked footballer I've ever seen.
Still a Man United player, Jadon Sancho. That's wild, isn't it? He's a Manchester United player, Jadon Sancho.
We probably paying him about 300 bags a week at the moment.
I think Villa are taking the lion's share. They better be. Anyway, Adam, it's been lovely.
We're winning the league. 21's coming. Give my Carrick a job. Cheers.
Cheers.